This is about installation of a 10-string baritone tremolo, okay? So we can look at it here. We got 10 strings. This is going to be baritone. They will all have a big string hook here for all bass strings and get the balls in there and so forth. Now, if we were to look at what we're here, it's going to go from an 18 through a 170. So the first string is an 18 through the largest string, number 10, 170. Now, the biggest problem we're going to have is intonating for harmonic value. Therefore, it is set up for the harmonic value of intonating go through 1 through 8. So we're going to take an 18 through a 110 so that the intonation differential isn't so big that it's ridiculous. Because if we did the harmonic intonating for a touch ring off of the root, it would have to be, we could base it on a 170, but it would be so ridiculous that we'd have to have, if you want to come over here, we'd have to have an extension way out to about right there, about an inch, right at an inch and a half. It looked more like a fan fret thing that we were building here, but that's a little ridiculous. So, because you wouldn't be able to hear the ring off anyway on a 170, in my opinion. So we had to make some assumptions and decisions about that. Now, as far as adjustments, this one here has a 9-inch arm on it for more leverage. We got a palm lever, and then all the adjustments. These two here, this adjusts the height so that you can get the radius. This one here adjusts the spacing. The spacing will be all the way from 10 millimeter to 11 millimeter in spacing. And you can even make it a little closer than that if you want. This one right here is for the adjustment of intonating the string itself, the first string, which is an 18. And that's where that would be, because that will be in reference to the 8th string. And that's the way that will work. So we have all those adjustments. This adjustment right here is to remove a pin that holds all those saddles. This adjustment over here is the adjustment of the cam, so that the cam is on center so that we don't lose it, okay? These two, again, this adjusts the left to right to get the spacing you want. This one here adjusts up and down to get the radius you want. Now, the first thing you want to do is set the radius that you want and then do the spacing. Now, some people would do the opposite way around, but you see when this one here goes up and down, this back one has to be loosened up so that they allow it to go up and down. So you have to adjust your radius first and then adjust your spacing, however you want it. Now, some people would say, well, let's adjust to intonate the main string of the first, the second, and the third. The first would be a G3, a D3, an A2, all the way to a 10E. Yeah, you can do that. Adjust the intonation first, maybe, then adjust the height for the radius, and then adjust exactly where you want the spacing with the back one. Now, there's some other benefits here. This back screw right here is for tension. That's for the tension on adjusting the tension on the palm lever, as well as adjusting the tension right there on the arm. So you can have it as loose as you want, or it can stay in place, whatever you want. Now, just to intonate this, everybody has different ideas. Luthiers have different ideas, and that's wonderful, and that's great. I've dealt with hundreds of luthiers. I can just say I'm going to include a long extension an extra medium extension and a short one, because this one right here is a long fork. So when you intonate it, you're going to have 1, 2, 3 extra parts to work with, plus the 2 extenders, the 3 extenders actually here. So good luck on that. Now I'm going to show you, this is the parts explosion of everything that's involved without the extensions, okay? And this is primarily was made for a 10-string guitar. Now we've converted this to a 10-string baritone. Here are the installations. We have the X, the Y, and the Z, 1, 2, and 3. Show you the cuts. This is the layout, what it's going to look like with the smaller extension, okay? This is the Z cut that you're going to make, the depth and the width and everything for the installation. So I just wanted to make that clear, and this is kind of the conversation that I had yesterday. So the intonation has to be on the strings that he wants. He's got a G3, he's got G, D, A, F, C, F, C, A, F, and low E. So I've explained what that intonating, where it's a problem. So the touch off is only going to be on the harmonic intonation, is only going to go through the first string through the 8th string. Because we've got an 18 through a 170. Now, so that's basically it. That's the way I've talked about it with the customer. And hopefully the luthier, we have a better idea. Just let me know and we'll do what we can, and we'll take it from there. Thank you.